Every hour spent waiting for breakthroughs that never come is a stolen future. Every dead-end paper, every grueling experiment that drags on for months, even years, feels like a personal failure. But what's really burning you out isn't just the workload. It's the cruel truth that the old way, which was supposed to be gold, now moves slower than a glacier, slower than the market demands, slower than your own ambition. You see your competitors, your peers, harnessing AI, while you're stuck in the mud of endless trials, scans, and protocols, praying for a moment of clarity. The frustration, it's real, it's raw. You know the traditional scientific machine is too slow, too cumbersome, and it's bleeding your energy, money, and time. Time you can never get back. But here's the slash across the face of the problem. AI is not just coming to replace science, it's here to rewrite the rules of research at a speed your old mindset cannot grasp. It's reshaping experiments, data analysis, even hypothesis generation in seconds you used to spend on coffee breaks. And if you don't grab this with both hands today, if you don't ruthlessly adapt, and master AI, you'll be left behind, buried under a mountain of obsolete methods while others sprint into the future. So how to win? First, stop thinking AI as a tool for automation only. Artificial intelligence is your sharpest ally to leapfrog entire scientific fields. Command it to scan global datasets at scales no human can ever hold in their head. Feed AI fragments of knowledge, and it will connect dots faster, suggest experiments nobody dare imagine. Order it to simulate molecular reactions in silico, watch months of lab time evaporate like smoke. But don't stop there. Force AI to not just crunch numbers, but to question assumptions that your current models cling to desperately. Break your own paradigms with AI-generated challenges. This isn't about replacing scientists. It's about becoming fighters, armed with an intelligence that leaves traditional methods gasping behind. Next, demand radical transparency in AI models. Blind trust is poison. Push your teams to understand how AI reaches conclusions, because only then can you polish its brilliance, catch its blind spots, and shape it into the perfect research partner. Don't settle for shallow AI outputs. Command layers of explainability, validation, and iterative feedback loops that keep your science human-guided, precise, and reliable. Then, fight the isolation prescription that old academic culture pushes. Build networks beyond labs and countries. Integrate AI-powered collaboration platforms that link founders, investors, and researchers across borders instantly. Tap into the collective supermind of bold visionaries who won't settle for incremental progress. This is the collective awakening, the few who refuse to serve stagnation, the few wired to disrupt the comfortable and harvest unfathomable power from connection. Finally, demand freedom from the old gatekeepers. Use AI analytics to identify emerging areas nobody funds yet. Spot startup founders transforming neglected hypotheses into breakthroughs. Become a hunter of talent and ideas that traditional science overlooks. This is how capital meets innovation with razor-sharp precision, how the impossible gets financed. When AI becomes your compass, your shield, your amplifier, the clock is ticking, louder than ever. The revolution isn't coming. It's here, screaming in code and data streams. This is a do-or-die moment for science and all those who build the future. Ignore it and sink under the weight of yesterday's illusions. Embrace it fiercely, and you transcend the limits of human potential. Let AI tear down those walls that cage your progress, and let it be the torch that lights your breakthrough path. There's no middle ground. Choose to be the pioneer who redefines reality. Choose to be the network of rare minds who refuse to accept lies and limits. Choose freedom, insurgency, and unrelenting creation. Artificial intelligence is your power. Wield it like a wildfire that can burn through every boundary, every painful delay, every frustrating failure. This is your call to rise, to dominate, to remake science and with it, the world itself. Don't blink. Don't hesitate. Act now, or be resigned to witness your legacy fade into silence.